right, you're live.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the mobile app coaching. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist at VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. This is where we look at the mobile app in the VectorVest system, where you may not be able to be tethered behind a computer every day, all day. This is a great way to stay on top of what's going on and finding all of the things that you need to know while you're out and about. If you can hear me loud and clear, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, to let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. In the background, we have Ku, like we always do. Ku is the guy that makes me, there it is, the alert just hit, Stocks in, market at all-time highs, stocks to buy right now. So this is, if you're looking at what to do with the election, with the Fed decision, I'm all about momentum plays right now. Ryan did a great video on the YouTube channel talking about low dollar stocks last night. My video tonight is going to talk about speculative stocks to play. So we're trying to keep you guys in the know of what to do with everything that we got going on. Yesterday, I was asking for your insights on INOD. I talked about it in the Jockey Club this morning. Nice move on INOD. It is above the Bollinger Bands in the market graph, or in the graph. I'd be careful with it. If you're in it, you're happy. If you're not, I'd be careful getting into INOD, because most likely it's going to have a pullback. So I'm just putting it at, it's 65% up. And that's a big day. If you're in it, you're great. Real quick, let's go take a look at it. INOD. As we take a look at it right now, big move today. There it is, big move today. Let's put this on a 3-month graph. You asked me about it yesterday. I don't know if I responded to you in regards to that, but from the mobile app, even yesterday, the 3, the 8, and the 20 were all in play. The MACD jumped higher than the prior day, and then today it took off. All right. Glenn, what do you think about the MDI? What the heck is that stock, Ken? I don't know. I need a ticker symbol. Please call out good option plays as you see them as well. The problem is with that, whether it's with the desktop or the mobile app, I don't have a super serious way of looking at options. What I do is I will look at the Options Pro tool in the software. It's not a cheap tool, but that's where I use to find my good option plays. Carol said, call Jerome Powell and ask him to resign. He's going to say, nope. That was gangster yesterday. That was straight up gangster yesterday. If the president asks you to leave, will you leave? He said, nope. That's gangster. I didn't know he had it in him. I didn't know he had it in him. So I was like, man, he said no. He straight up said no. All right, MYND, let's take a look at that real quick. MYND, let's go take a look at that stuff. Wow, I'm not feeling that. It's down today, 3.3%. I need it to go above that level of resistance. All right, the stock is moving sideways. The 3 and the 8 are in place, but watch the 3 is crossing below the 8, about to ready to cross below the 8. Look at that. I'm not feeling that right now. And look at the MACD getting negative. Bill says, way to go, Chairman Powell. He straight up said, I didn't know anybody had the cojones to step up and go, the president, hey, Jerome, I need you to quit. Nope. Can he do that? I'm just curious to know, can he do that? Because if he can, that's just wow. That's all I can say. That's just wow. I don't like the media. Why ask that question? Why create controversy? That's not controversy. That's very interesting. I'm curious to know, Brian, can he do that? Thank you, Joy. Right off the bat, we got us a super chat. Thank you very much. Type the W's in the room. I do appreciate that. Let's go look at coin. You guys got to let me go through what I got to go through today. Holy smokes, you guys are not letting me do it. Fed is supposed to be independent, right? So I guess then he can say no. What do you think about Palantir? It's doing great. I still own Palantir. Let me go talk about coin first. I think crypto is going to be a major play in the upcoming administration. I think now I'm watching coin. Look at today's candle. Big wick at the top. showing a little bit of selling pressure, and I be careful with it. I am trading. What am I trading? Let me go back real quick. What am I trading? Am I in? I'm in IBIT. I do own IBIT. I'm in IBIT. I'm in NVIDIA, which I'm happy about. I'm in NVDL. I'm in Defend. How about DFM? Picked up a nice little bump today. Very happy about that. I'm in SoFi. I'm in Palantir. Gain loss. Let's go see. XROF. I'm in XROF. I'm up 18%. I'm in Palantir. I'm up 111, almost 112% on Palantir. SoFi, I'm up 14%. DFN, I'm up 7.8%. IBIT, I'm up 2.26%. In NVIDIA, I'm up 9.66%. Yang went up. Ryan and I talked about that yesterday. Ryan and I talked about that yesterday. They have $1.4 trillion to disperse out, and they haven't really done it yet. Let's go look at Yang real quick. That's the bearish on the Chinese stocks. I think that it could be a possible good play. Ooh, loading, there it is. Right now, though, it's sitting sideways. I still think that it's waiting for China to do whatever it's going to do. Thinking that you're looking for China to do you say shameless boasting? What? Have you guys not followed what I've been doing with Palantir along the way? Whoa. Does anybody think that I'm shamelessly boasting? Type a yes or a no in the room. I've been talking about that stock for the longest time. Over the last year, I have not. This got nothing to do with shameless boasting in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Yang might be a yo-yo for a bit. I agree with that. It may be a yo-yo. Right now, as I'm looking at Yang, it's sitting in a sideways move. I'd really, from a mobile perspective, look at look at the MACD. The MACD is still above the zero line. But it's falling. But the stock is moving sideways. Blaine says, no, you've been talking about this stock for a month, and you have every right to be proud. There's no boasting. I never try to boast. Palantir is your stock pick for a long time. What's up, Glenn? Joey's not here, Energy. I'm glad to see you. I haven't seen you for a minute. All right, SUPV. Sorry, you get me all off track here. I can't believe you said that I'm boasting about a stock. Man, SUPV over the last year, bottom left, top right, rising earnings, undervalued. All right, nice. Remember when you recommended Palantir at $15 a share? Thank you, Lifestyle. All right, I can't believe you actually said that. I was like, the thing about what I do, I don't know how many people out there who are on YouTube who are very transparent about the stocks that they own. All right, there you go. Bernice says, happy that you share your trade. Absolutely. I am very transparent because I talk about a lot of stocks on the YouTube channel. And I've got, I don't want anybody to think that I've got any vested interest for you to go buy any of the stocks that I have. So, but I let you know what's going on. With stocks, the stocks that I own. SUPV, I like 3-month view, right at a level of resistance. Down day, on a down day, I'm probably not going to buy a stock on a down day. MACD is still in place, the 3, the 8, and the 20. I like it. If you're in it, leave it alone. If you're not in it, I would wait to buy on an update. I own Legacy, SMCI. SMCI. There's a lot of badness going on with them. All right, they had to. They still are not giving you a date for earnings. All right. So be careful with SMCI. I know you're not boasting, Glenn. You have been talking about it for a long time, but who the hell cares if you were boasting? You were completely right about it for a while. Well, I never want me to ever come across as boastful in any trade that I'm in. Axon. Uncle Glenn has talked to you about that. I don't want to boast about that. Uncle Glenn has been talking to you about Axon. I like that play. They have the market on police body cams. They've got the market on police body cams. Axon is a hell of, and as far as SMCI. Let me put this on a 3-month graph real quick. Whew. You know, in essence, you know, SMCI, let's go back one. SMCI, relative value, relative safety, fundamentally sound stock. It's a fundamentally sound stock and it's undervalued. I like the rising earnings. Has it found a low? Has it found a bottom right here? I don't know. But if I'm thinking about getting into SMCI, I'm at least waiting from the mobile app. I'm at least waiting for the 3 to go above D8. All right, I'm waiting for the 3 to go above D8. Serpent said, I jumped in, won your call on Palantir at $22 a share. As a beginning trader, it helped a lot. Way to go. I love that. I love that. All right, Root. Be careful with SMCI. Root. Let's go take a look at Root. Wow, that's a little volatile of a stock. Big. Was that earnings? I don't know on that candle right there. It's almost still an inside candle. Even with that, look at the wicks at the top of that candle as well. What does this company do? View the report. What does this company do? Technology insurance company which engages in the provision of insurance services. It offers mobile telematics and technology platforms to segment individual. What the flying flip does that mean? Yeah, that's got a lot of words. But I'm looking at this level of that candle as a level of support. The stock's moving up to 3 to 8, and it's above the 20. I don't like the big wicks at the top of the candle. That's my only issue. I don't like the big wicks at the top of the candle, but it's moving up. Just be careful with it. Because of you, I stayed in Palantir and made money. I had almost sold before earnings. Thanks for the education on the charts. Way to go. Man, you guys are giving me a whole lot of doggone stocks, DN. This is not a power hour. You guys know that this is not a power hour, right? All right. Carol says Jerome Powell wrote that description. It sounds like it, Carol. Holy smokes, it sounds just like it. DNTH. Therapeutical. A lot of sideways move here, 3-month graph, big down day. I don't know if that was earnings or not. Big down day. Goodness gracious. Let's go check the news on that. So all I did was, let's go back to that. I went up to the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner, and I'm looking at the stock news. Down 4% today. Recent business achievements reports, Q3. It must have missed. 2 posted presentation. That was 4 months ago. 20 hours ago. Did they miss? Faced approximately, they got money. They do it. We're excited. Was that the call? Did they hit or miss? I don't know. Ongoing phase 2 trial, multifocal. What? All these words. Today, and they got more. They got $343 million of cash provides runway. I don't know. I want to know if they missed earnings. It doesn't look like it was pretty with the big down day. 32 down to 28. That's a big move on the stock. It's a big move on the stock. Jerome Powell wrote that. Yeah, TLDR. All right, one more stock. Let me get you finding some stocks. Ooh, TLDR. I ain't got it. Of course you're going to do that to me, Energy. Why? Because I ain't got it. Sigh. All right, what other? I'll look at one more. DJT shift. No, where is it? That. There we go. It's pulled back. I don't like the play. I don't like it. Had a run. Little bit of a hanging man right there with follow through. A lot of volatility going on with it right now. The 3 is below the 8, which is below the 20. And negative MACD. I'm not feeling that. It's up 10% today. It's up 10% today. But if I'm just looking at the graph, that's one day doesn't make a trend. One day doesn't make a trend. All right. Sigh. All right. The next one that puts a stock in here, you're going into timeout. Do you have an updated price target for Palantir? TLDR means too long, didn't read. Oh. Well, I'm looking for the stock. You putting TLDR. TOST, I like. Nice Let's go look at it. Fundamentally, relative value above 1, relative safety below 1. A little bit more of an aggressive play that is overvalued. On a 1-year graph, I do like the earnings per share. I like the bottom left, top right. Look at the jump, though. Look at the closed candle. We'll look at the closed candle. All right. Should we be buying the SPX up so much this week? John, I'm going to help you out in a second. So when I'm looking at TOST, I like the buying pressure. Oh, but look at right at the this is at the top of the pattern. It could be a possible reversal on TOST. Just watch it. Could be a hanging man. By the way, it could be a hanging man. All right, so Justify says Trump media is down. Is it a go? I'm not feeling the Trump media one. Not quite yet. I'm not feeling that. That stock is just moving down. Right now, coming off of that high right there, it's trending lower. Again, a nice move up today. If you're an aggressive trader, today is a good day for you to pay that. I don't know if I want to hold it beyond today. All right, now let's go to the market overview. You guys just coming and just giving me stocks. I love that, but I want to explain the closed candle implications. Marvin, closed candle means I always want you guys to look at candles as shades. An open candle means you pulled the shade up, opening the candle. A closed candle means you pulled the shade down, closing the candle. A closed candle means that the price is lower than the open. So it opened up here, we closed the shade, now the price is here. That is a bearish indication even on a bullish day. Does that make sense, Marvin? So when I look at a closed candle, the price is lower than the open, whether it's green or blue, green or red, that's not a bullish sign on that. So there you go. People still mentioning stocks, timeout on them. I know, Tabula. All right, nope, I'm not looking at any more stocks just quite yet. Let's go start off with what's going on. Looking at the major indices, the Dow is up today. The NASDAQ is down slightly. The S&P is up. Question is, should you buy the SPX with the market moving up so high? There is the SPX. Bottom left, top right, MACD just went positive. Broke through 1, 2, 3 levels of resistance. Very little wick at the top. I'm not a fan of I wouldn't be mad at you if you bought the SPX. I wouldn't be mad at you if you bought the SPX, all right? SPX, the VectorVest composite is up 0.2. And I don't know why we had this stock up here. I don't want it anymore. How do I get rid of it? I forget how. There we go. Hold down. Wait for it to wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I hit the little dash, and we get rid of it. All right, so that's what the market looks like today. Out of our calls, depending on how you invest in the market, the confirmed call, the slowest, most conservative call is up. The DEW is up. The primary wave is up. This is why I'm saying from the standpoint of getting into stocks right now, what I also need to have up here is the VIX. I need to add the VIX. VIX. Let's add that up there. The VIX is down. It's at 1480. Just about this time last week, the VIX was up like 22. That's huge. That's a huge drop. The implications are that the market or investors in the market are feeling froggy and they're jumping. All right, they're feeling froggy and jumping. So what should you do? I'm watching all of the major calls. We're still up right now. I would say play the momentum. Looking at our color guard, more yellow than green. Even with all of this momentum, I'm still going to tell you to be cautiously bullish. What does that mean? It means make sure your stops in place on the stocks that you own. All right, don't give that up. Just like with me and my Palantir that I'm boasting about. Right now, I'm taking 10% from the high. My last high was 110, which means that if I got down to only 100% gain, I was taking it off. The higher it goes up, the more I'm taking. The more I'm making profit on, but I'm going to take like a 10% trail. That's what I'm doing when it comes down to Palantir, all right? That's what I'm doing when it comes to Palantir. BBAI is the next Palantir. You know what the next Palantir for me is? I haven't determined what the next Palantir is, but BBAI, let's go take a look at it. BBAI, I don't know what they do, and because of that, I can't say that it's the next Palantir. Let's go look at the report. What do they do? Big Bear engages in data-driven decision dominance and advanced analytics to provide its customers with competitive advantage in a world driven by. So they pretty much, it sounds like they pretty much do with what Palantir does, right? So let's go take a look at it on a one-year graph. Let's go look at the RV and RS both below 1. You know what the difference is? Why I liked Palantir when I did? It was a low dollar stock that was undervalued that had an RV above 1. BBAI doesn't show me the same things. So now, interesting. How can I find stocks like Palantir? Well, do you know that I do a video on Mondays that pretty much look at stocks, or I've done a video that looks at stocks, undervalued stocks less than $10. I want to show you something. Let's go to my portfolios. See this? I did this on 10/8 of 2024. Undervalued less than 10. So when you say that BBAI is like the next Palantir, I'm not sure I agree with that, only because it doesn't have that upside ability. When I look at undervalued stocks less than $10, I'm up 13.68% in about exactly a month. In exactly a month. So if I'm trying to find the next stock like Palantir, then these are the kinds of stocks that I'm looking for. Look at these stocks. Holy smokes. 6 out of the 10 stocks are up 10% or more in 1 month. Look at that. Look at that. So maybe my Tuesday video next week, I will give you another group of undervalued stocks less than $10. What do you think? Yes or no? Because I like the idea of thinking that BBAI could be the next Palantir. I'm not in the same mindset based upon what I'm looking for. So let me know. If you want to find another group of stocks like this, 13% in exactly 1 month, 6 out of the 10 stocks are double-digit winners, maybe the Tuesday video will give you another tranche of stocks that meet the criteria of what I liked when I got into Palantir. All right, so I see the yeses. Now, the problem is with that, you guys come up here and say, yes, we want you, and then when I do it, nobody watches it. Then nobody watches it. If I put this out on Tuesday, you better go tell your mama and them to go watch the video. You need to go tell your mama and them to go watch the video. Because if that's what you want, then show me you want it, all right? But to go back to that BBAI, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. I'm looking at the graph. This is a 1-year graph. This is a 3-month graph. I'm not sure I'm on the same page. And Natalie says, yes, Daddy's girlfriend does. Oh, gosh. That went a little further than I thought, Natalie. I'm not sure I want to do that. All right, somebody watched it. This guy says, John, there you go. I like you, John. I like everybody in there. All right, so I think the Tuesday video is going to be another tranche of undervalued stocks less than $10. All right. But, you know, I see the move on BBAI. I'm not thinking that it's the next Palantir. Actually, that might be another good video. What is the next NVIDIA, the next Palantir? I might have to do a video like that in the near future as well. I like that idea. What time on Tuesday? It will be the 6 p.m. video on Tuesday. The 6 p.m. Talking about XRO, I did go get me some XRO. EXROF. I did get me some XRO. Stock is moving the last couple of days. Big moves. Actually broke through a level of resistance right here. I'd like to see more confirmation, but MACD is getting stronger. The stock is up 11% today. I got in, what is it at, 19 cents? I got in at 17 cents. It's me, Daddy's girl. It's me, Daddy's girl. Who's Daddy's girl? What am I missing, Natalie? What am I missing? Who's Daddy's girl? Well, I'm not I got a daddy's girl. My daughter's my daddy's girl. I don't know. All right, stop giving me stocks, I told you. Dang it. And I'm still watching. Still watching. I need to take that out of my head. Stop. All right, let's go back. Let's go back through the VectorVest views. Wall Street ended choppy. This was the daily update yesterday. I love you guys. Wall Street ended choppy session mix with 2 green lights, 1 yellow light. The color guard is somewhat bullish. I think that the guidance that we give on a nightly basis is out there far beyond anything that's out there. All right. So hold on. All the other stocks that you're giving me, Irene and Riot, you know something? When it comes down to the cryptos, let me tell you something. I'm not a Mighty Gaming. I'm not a big fan of the miners. But I am a big fan of the Bitcoin ETFs, which is why I like BITX, IBIT, BITO. I am more in line from the crypto play, all of the ETFs that deal with Bitcoin. Does that make sense, Mighty Gaming? Looking at the miners, you know, if miners are mining, but they're not making as much as they were because of the halving. So I just be careful. CleanSpark, is it still halted? I can't find, we were looking at it, RSAC Center in the Jockey Club this morning. It was halted. The last time I saw, when I last looked at it, it was only halted for 25 minutes. I don't know what happened with CleanSpark. I know that's in the crypto space for energy as well. So, all right, Ethereum I like as well, Bill. Ethereum I like as well. All right, but I do, if I'm going to do crypto, I am going to do the Bitcoin-related ETFs because I think that that's what's going to be the big mover. All right, that's my opinion on that. All right, my watch list, I'm not coming to that yet. My portfolios, we looked at already. Trade now, screener. No, so now let's go to stock pick ideas. And in this kind of market, I like the top 2 that you see here. Hot stocks or high momentum stocks. And I'm going to go click on high momentum stocks because the market's going through some momentum. Stocks that you've given me, CLS is in there, Powell, Sterling, Uslim, Fix, EME. Look at all of these stocks. High momentum plays, all of these. And notice that these VSTs are in the green. These are good high momentum plays. Let's go over to hot stocks. CLS, INOD, that got brought up today. What about MSTR, crypto-related play? MSTR, let's go look at that real quick. MSTR, it's on the move. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I wouldn't buy today. Why? It's a down day. CleanSpark is still halted. And if there's no news, I don't know why. I don't know why, and without that, I'm not going to speculate. Augustine, there's no value in Bitcoin. Can you make me understand why should anyone invest in the sector? So that's a great question. I'm not a big fan of Bitcoin only because, or of crypto, because it's so volatile. But now more eyes are being put on the crypto space. The upcoming administration has put some emphasis on looking at this space. President-elect has talked something about like a Bitcoin something. What's the word I'm looking for? Somebody's got to tell me. What word am I looking for? A Bitcoin something. He's thinking about putting into place currency, a Bitcoin currency, but Bitcoin is already a currency. I don't know. I've got to look more into the story. But there's a big reserve currency. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. There we go. Bitcoin reserve, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. We are the reserve currency. The dollar is the reserve currency. The problem is with something like Bitcoin, which I don't like, is all digital. God forbid the digital world gets bombarded and we all go down somehow globally. All that money is gone. That's whereas the dollar is a tangible asset. The dollar is and when you look at the BRICS are trying to come up with a different currency. I don't know if it's going to be a tangible currency or if it's going to be a digital currency. I don't know. Lee says Costa Rica has it. Interesting. but it's digital. It's a digital currency that is susceptible to power outages, right? That's what scares me about putting so much emphasis on Bitcoin. But do I think that with all of the eyes looking at it, does it go up? Yes. What else I don't like is when the last big issue that happened with Bitcoin, people lost a lot of money. A lot of big name people lost a lot of money. Therein lies my problem with the volatility when it comes to crypto. It's a lot of volatility when it comes down to that. But every time people put eyeballs on it and put interest in it, it rises. Is it sustainable? I don't know, which is why I call it crapto rather than crypto. But if I'm going to play the space, I'm going to play the Bitcoin, I'm going to play the Ethereum space when it comes down to that. All right. So whether you agree with what I said, do you at least understand what I said? Yes or no? All right. Do you at least understand what I said when it comes down to Bitcoin and understanding where my perspective comes from when I talk about crypto? The idea is, again, when it gives you an opportunity to buy, I'm going to give you the opportunities on what to look for. But I still am not a big fan of, I'm not a big fan. And stop, Roy. I've heard the commercials on the watch and the sneakers. No, I ain't buying neither one of them. Right? Just putting that out. Why would you pay a premium for MicroStrategy when you can buy IBIT? That's a good question. And as I mentioned, I own IBIT. All right, I'm looking, if I'm going to play the crypto space, I'm looking at the Bitcoin space. All right, so I will never invest in Bitcoin. Prakash, I hear you, and you don't have to. All right, Serpent says, yeah, I haven't thought of like that before. I like to try to bring something to the table. And again, you don't have to agree with me. I don't want you to agree. I don't want a whole bunch of yes people in here. I don't want that at all. I don't want a bunch of yes people. I love when you guys and gals give me what you're thinking. All right, so there we go. Again, I'm going to you, Natalie. No political stuff in here, please. This is a space where I want us to be safe to just talk about stocks. There's a lot of other YouTube channels out there. If you want to talk about politics, you can. This is the one space that I want us to have as investors in the market to just talk about opportunities to make money. All right? Everybody okay with that? That's all I want to do. All right? There's other spaces for that. I just want us to make money. All right? All right. With that, crypto's still in the cooker. The dollar rules. I agree with that. El Salvador's president made $406 million from Bitcoin. How do you like it? I'm not getting into that. Defend moving forward thoughts. I like it. I'm in it. I think that this stock has the ability to make a lot of freaking money in the upcoming administration. I think because the upcoming administration is going to put a heavy emphasis on the military. Defend is going to, and again, I owned it. I still own it. Took a hit yesterday, but look at the rebound today. I thought we talked about barbecue and food. Psh, man, you know I'm always going to talk about some food. You know, my wife is in Florida has been for the week. She doesn't come back until Wednesday. And you would think that I would have gone to Golden Corral at least once. I haven't yet. I haven't. The only time I can go to Golden Corral, because my wife's not a Golden Corral person. She says, baby, you can go to Golden Corral when I'm not here. So, you know something? I got to take my grandson and we're going to get our hair cut tomorrow. We have Pawpaw grandson time. We get our hair cut and we go to breakfast. All right, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. Glenn, did you see the Detroit story accepting Bitcoin to pay taxes? No, I did not. And again, Ripman, this is what I mean. A lot of eyeballs are being put on the Bitcoin space, which is garnering attention, which is why people are buying it. All right? That's exactly what's going on. All right. Listen, I got to finish looking for the stocks, dag nabbit. All right. Hot stocks. How about United Airlines? nicely up today, about 2.59%. If I'm using the mobile app, folks, and I'm looking for ideas, I'm looking at the momentum stocks, I'm looking at the hot stocks, the retirement space, hot industries. I wouldn't mind looking at hot industries as well. I will give you an industry that I'm interested in. Besides defense, I'm interested in the oil industry as well. Now, let me explain the oil play. I think that with a lot of the, I need to ask, is anybody in here from Thrill Kill? If you know, you know. If you don't know, you won't know. I told them I was going to try to throw that in here today. Is anybody in here from Thrill Kill? All right, just, who by who? Do you not know, Natalie, I'm married? I can't be buying you no ring. All right, so anyway, I don't know who you tell, because I can't do that. So I like the oil play, but I like the oil services. All right, I like the oil machinery. I like the oil drilling, but I'm not going to play the actual commodity. Why? Because if we drill, we're going to have an oversupply of oil. But I don't think that the oversupply of oil is going to be sitting anywhere. It's going to be going all across the world, and everybody's going to be buying our oil because it's going to be so dirt cheap. And I think then OPEC's going to get pissed off, and they're going to say, well, fine, we're going to stop producing oil. Stop then. How about that? And then everybody's going to be saying, I'm not going to be buying this Russian oil because the United States is going to have oil super cheap. That's what's going to happen. It's going to bring down inflation, blah, 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 all that stuff. Glenn, when you get a chance, Occidental Petroleum, ENPH has gotten hit. I'm not a big fan of that. Joy, you gave me a super chat, so I'm going to look at those stocks for you. Oxy Petroleum, OXY, Occidental Petroleum. I haven't looked at it in a minute. Woo! All right, let's go look at it. Is it fundamentally sound? Man, no, it's not anymore. Oh, man. So it tells me I'm not feeling that. Is it in one of those three spaces? Is the Occidental Petroleum in one of those three spaces of services, of drilling, of machinery, of, what's the other one I said? Whichever. I don't know if it is. But right, if it's straight petroleum, oil, again, this is why I'm not playing stocks that are specifically oil. I think oil companies have learned their lesson, won't overproduce to cut their own throats. Listen, I think that they're going to overproduce and they're going to make a lot of money. EMPH, that sounds silly, but I think EMPH, energy, EMPH, gosh, no, goodness gracious, golly gee, willikers. Straight down. And what was the last one? Soundhound, on the other hand, is moving. It's moving now. Look at that jump. Inside day today from yesterday. Rebound day. The 3, the 8, and the 20 are all in play. I like sound. Would I buy today? No, I'd like to buy above that previous candle before I go. All right. Categorize watch lists. Is that what I'm looking for? Ooh, you're talking about the S&P, right? Let's go see S&P 100, 400. Which has the highest RT, average RT? If I'm going to look at buying the S&P, it makes sense. S&P 600 small cap. That's the fastest moving S&P. You guys see that? The fastest S&P watch list. Powell, SkyWest, LRN. Yeah. That's a great way, especially if you're looking for an industry, looking at the mobile app. How about that? So looking at categorized watch list, Metaverse, overview watch list, S&P, DJ watch list. What are you really going to buy is the transportation, right? Yeah, there it is. DJ, the Dow Jones Transportation, 1.25. There's airlines. Look at them. I love this process from the mobile app to go look at our different watch lists that we have. Those longer term players, dividend payers, passive income. Occidental is exploration and production. I don't know why it's down as much as it is then, Danny. That's outside of the actual oil play. PDS I do like. That is one of the plays that I do like. OIH is another good play that I like. Oil services. But PDS I do like. TNE if you want the Russell 2000. The Russell is not in here. That's interesting. Why? I don't know. Russell's not in here. But IWM, TNE, that's another industry that I like right now, financials. So if I look at FAS, let's go look at FAS. Look at that move. If I like, give me another financial. TNA is not what I'm looking for. Give me another financial. FAS, give me another financial. But FAS I do like. FAS I do like. I'd like to take out the high from that candle. Citibank is a bank. I'm looking at, so you're giving me banks. Hey, Glenn, we need a renewed video on Palantir price prediction. I might do that next week I might give that as a bonus on Tuesday. Citigroup, XLF, that's what I'm looking for. XLF, that's what I'm looking for. XLK is another one. Look at these, they're all moving. They're all moving. Let's go look at XLK. Financials is another industry. XLK. Hopefully you guys are writing this stuff down. All right? Because these are the industries that I think, and again, I'm going to put crypto in there. I'm going to put oil, but outside of the oil commodity. I like the defense space still. Bank space, that's four. That's four industries right now that as you're watching this live stream that I'm giving you, XLK is tech. What does it say? Trust SBI? All right, XLK is tech. All right, then maybe not. So XLF and FAS. Those are two that I want you to keep your eyes on. I think that it's going to move higher. All right? I don't want the banks themselves. I wanted the industry. I'm not gigging you on the banks. If you want to take individual banks, by all means you can do so. I'm looking at trying to play the whole space with an ETF. And FAS along with XLF, I think, are two that you want to keep your eyes on. All right, what time is it? Man, we talked a long time. Goodness gracious. I don't even know if I should look at your stocks today. Y'all made me look at so many stocks. I don't even know if I want to look at your stocks today. Of course I'm going to look at your stocks today. But now I'm only going to look at stocks that we haven't already looked at. My biggest takeaway from today, with the enthusiasm going on in the market, I am definitely from the standpoint of what to take a look at right now, stock pick ideas. I like these two watch lists. Hot stocks and high momentum, and looking at the top industries. All right, All right, with that being said, where's my three dots? There we go. Plus, let's go create some APP. You down with APP, comma, AAON, comma, we looked at IESC. I'm not going to look at it. KRE, I know that is, Sugarfoot. I'm doing this all wrong. App, Now I got to go back up. Akshay, are you here? Will you buy Axon now? Let's go take a look at it. AXON, INOQ, IONQ, ADMA, comma, ANET. I do like that too. ANET, comma, AMPH. I know nothing about that. GGAL, Upstart, UPST. How many likes do we have today, Koo? App 11. We already looked at App AAON.
Yeah, 40.
40? I should only be giving you 4 stocks. Okay, I'm just putting that out there. TTD. So I'm going to give you 10 stocks. We got 40. We know the deal. For every 10 likes, we get a stock. You gave me 41 likes. Technically, I should only be giving you 40 stocks. I'm still going to give you 10 stocks. Create this. We're going to call this 11/8/24 customer picks. Besides that, I already looked at a lot of your stocks today anyway. So let's go see. Let's go see what's up in here. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. All right, here's our 10 stocks. What did you just ask me about, Amir? Axon. Axon is in it. Wow, interesting. When you asked that question, Amir, by VST, Axon is the #1 stock on the list, followed by AppLovin. The bottom of the list has AMPH with a VST. All of these VSTs are above 1. All right, so we got a decent group of stocks. All right, we got a decent group of stocks. Now, the question is, would I buy Axon now? Big move. Ooh, overvalued, fundamentally sound stock. Fundamentally sound stock. It's overvalued. That means you're paying a premium to own the stock. All right, you're paying a premium to own the stock. Why can't I make this go down? There we go. We're paying a premium to own the stock. All right. Would I buy it now? You know what I do like about today? It's trading at the session highs. Let's go see if I want to buy this. I'm going to put an alert. Silly Glenn. Let's go put an alert. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Create a new alert. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cents higher than the high. Create. All right. Let's go look at the next one. AppLovin. You got that AppLovin. Woo! Oh, that AppLovin. You got that AppLovin. Now it's gone. Gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cents higher than the high. All right. You can own Axon as part of DFEN. Does DFEN have Axon, Lisa? And if it does, then I wouldn't buy it. I didn't know if it was part of it. Glenn, Axon is a 3-time its VectorVest value. That doesn't bother you. So remember, a lot of stocks in the market right now are overvalued. Why? Because they're not making money in the bank. Interest rates are going down. Money goes where money grows. Money right now is growing in the stock market, not the banks. So people are taking the money out of the banks, putting it into the stock market, buying up stocks, driving the prices higher than their value. That's why you're paying a premium. But these are stocks that people know that should go up over time. That's why they're putting their money into them, driving those stock prices higher than the value. So to a certain degree, the answer is no. But if I'm staying with the VectorVest mantra, then I always want to keep on top of the safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price in a rising market. And as a matter of fact, after I look at these stocks, I'm going to bring to the forefront, if I can, some of my safe, undervalued stocks that meet the mantra. All right, buy those stocks, buy those stocks. At least I got alerts on them. Up. Recent alert, Axon Cross. I'm going to add to portfolio. Let's go find, where is it? The mobile app picks. You only have one stock in there. Spend $1,000. Add to the portfolio. Axon just now got sent to the portfolio. No, but now I got to go find. Oh, GGAL. That was 2 days ago. All right, mark those as red. But now I got to go find my watch list again. I hate this because now I got to go scroll through all of these so quickly. What is it? 11.8. There's got to be an easier way to do this. 11.8. Customer picks. There we go. All right, so we got us into some AppLovin. You never close your eyes anymore when we pick the stocks. Why isn't that so sleep? It posts beat guides higher. Marcus, I don't have an answer, especially if you said it guides higher. I'm not sure. App is way overvalued too. Again, I've explained the reason about the overvalued stocks. I think that is because people are taking money out of the bank because they're not making any money on that money. So where are they putting the money? Into the stock market to make money. GGAL is a down day. I like the move, bottom left, top right. If you're in it, leave it alone. If you're not, watch the 3 and the 8 curling. Oh, and MACD went negative. Be careful. All right, be careful. AAON, nice move. Whew, big MACD move, 15%. Very little wick at the top, trading at session highs. Trading at session highs. Let's go set us an alert. Create an alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm using the plus button. I'm going to create that alert. If it hits, forget it. ADMA, same thing. Look at that. I'm going to create an alert on ADMA. Create an alert. I'm going to go 12 cents higher than the high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Create. Next one. And that. Whew. Down day, I wouldn't buy it. If you're in it though, woo, if you're in it though, that hurts. Big gap down, a lot of selling pressure. I will tell you this. I wouldn't be afraid to take half off the table, capture some profits on the net. All right, down 7% today, closed red candle, big wick at the top, selling pressure. I wouldn't be afraid to take half off the table right there. Upstart, nice move. 44%, that's a lot of move. You're going to think that after a 44% move, it's going to come back down. Let's go. I'm not going to, I was going to put an alert on it. That's a big move. I'm not going to do that. All right, where was we at? Upstart. Let's go to INOQ. Whew. Big move. Look at the wick on today. The body's still bigger than the wick, though. 9.5%. Big move. The 3, the 8, and the 20 all in play. You know something? If I'm looking at a stock like this or on Upstart, if the stock closes below the 3, which is my teal line, if it closes below the 3, I'm probably going to get out of it because it's going to show me that it is pulled back. But INOQ, man, little give back, big wick at the top, not as big as the body. I'm going to stay away from it. TD, big rebound on TTD. I needed to get above that price of the prior candle. I need to get above that to show me that it's got more room to still grow. Right now, it gapped down. I love the rebound. Look at now. Even though it's a red candle, it's an open candle. The shade shows me that the stock's price moved from down here up. So it's higher than the open even on a down day. I like that, but I need more confirmation of the move. AMP, it's up 4% today. The 3, the 8, and the 20, the 3 is below the 8. Stock's price below the 20. I'm not feeling it right now. It's got to show me something. All right. Remember I told you I'm going to go to stock pick ideas. I'm going to go to, is that what I want? No. Premium what? Screener. Explore screens. I created a screen for the safe undervalued stocks rising in price. Let's go see if I can find it. Safe. I created a search. See that? Safe. And now this is because I built it on the desktop. I built this on the desktop, right? So safe undervalued stocks rising. I'm going to hook you up. Here's what I've got for safe undervalued stocks rising in price. This is what the search looks like. It's sort by VST, price greater than $1. Relative timing, trending higher for 3 days. Relative safety, greater than 1.2. Price, less than the stock, so it's undervalued. Stock RT, greater than 1. That's the search. Running it, I'm giving you a list of stocks that meet the criteria of safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. I'm going to put that back up. Take this away with you. You want stocks to get into using the VectorVest mantra. You're looking at them right here. I went up to Excel. Take a picture, whatever you need to do. GoDaddy, Allstate, Owens, CPRX. For those of you who are not looking to buy stocks or are afraid of stocks that are overvalued, I'm hooking you up right now. All right, BBSI was the last one. There it is. There it is. These are my safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price, hopefully in a rising market. Was that worth coming by today? Yes or no? Right there, that list of stocks. Was it worth coming by today? Yes or no? I need to hear somebody say something. I need to hear somebody say something. But that in and of itself meets the mantra of the VectorVest way to go. Safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price. Let's start off with that. Safe, there it is. Undervalued price, RT, rising in price. Next one, fix. Safe, undervalued stocks, RT, rising in price. EME. Safe, undervalued stock, RT, rising in all of these meet that space. Safe, undervalued stocks, rising in price. Folks, you can't, this is what I'm talking about right here. This list is worth gold. This is a list that is worth gold right here. There you go. I'll Excel, I'll go up to EXLS. I want you to take pictures of this, whatever you want to do. I don't care. This deserves us to get 100 likes today. Right there in and of itself. BBSI, and there you go. You walked away. SPX just blew through 6,000. The market's just going through all-time highs right now. That's why I looked, from a watch list perspective. What are the criteria of the search again? Really quick. Price greater than $1. Relative timing, not only above 1, but trending higher for 3 days. Relative safety greater than 1.2. The stock split adjusted is less than the price of the stock. So that's where the undervalued comes into play, and RT is above 1. Not only is it above 1, but RT is rising for the last 3 days. We still didn't get 100 likes. That's all right. I can't twist your arm. But right there, that list of stocks was probably, nobody's giving you that kind of stuff right there. Nobody on YouTube is giving you that list of stocks. Right, so I'm done. I'm right pretty much on time today, but you guys made me look at all your stocks in the beginning. But you walked away with a handful of stocks, and if these stocks are expensive, play the options. All right, play the options. But this list of stocks, I wonder if I can. I can't highlight the whole group, or else I would, and put them into a portfolio. Oh, I do. I already have that. Where's that at? Where are my portfolios? Again, I already have that. Safe. I'm already tracking it. Where is it? There it is. Oh, no. Do I have a portfolio safe undervalued stocks? I don't know if I created one. I just have the stocks less than $10. Nope, I thought I had a portfolio of safe undervalued stocks less than, but I don't. Maybe I'll set one up for next year. Maybe I'll set one up for next year. Amir says, "Don't go. We love you." I gotta go. Did you talk about gold? Yeah, I said I wouldn't buy gold. I wouldn't be buying gold right now. GLD, the dollar's strong. I wouldn't be buying gold now. I like the move, but I wouldn't be buying gold right now. Coming off the high right there, just trending down. The 3 is below the 8, and it's below the 20. It's coming up on a level of support. I'm not a fan of gold right now. Lee says buy gold. I'm not there yet. You know what I need to have happen for gold? I needed to bounce off that level of support and for the 3 to go up. All right. You said it went up big yesterday. There's the move yesterday. The open was at 248.29. The close was 249. See, that's not a lot. Would you buy Palantir today? PLTR. Yep. As a matter of fact, tell you what I'm finna do right there. Put an alert. Create an alert. 12 cents higher than the high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. I create an alert. No other alerts have hit. Let's go look at our portfolio. My portfolios. What is this? Not AMA. Mobile app picks. We picked up one stock, Axon. We're still in Raytheon. All right, this portfolio is up 7.74%. So we did pick up one stock today, Axon. No other stocks hit the alert. So, Glenn, do you buy Canadian stocks? I do not. What is your suggestion with XRO again? EXROF. It's moving. It broke through a level of resistance. I own it. I ain't got no stop on it. That's a horrible thing to say. All right, do I prefer iPhone or Android? iPhone. Ew, ain't ew for Android. Ew. All right. I am looking at. I got no stop on it right now. How about putting a trailing 10% stop on it? I think that's not a bad idea. I'd put a trailing 10% stop on it. All right, HWM. I'm trying to leave, and you guys are still giving me stocks. HWM. I liked it on 1-year graph. Ooh, inside day for the last 2 days from that candle right there, which is actually setting up, that candle on 11.6 is setting up as a hanging man. I'd be careful with it. I'd be careful with it. Nice up day, but still until it breaks through the high from 11.6, the high of 115.38, I'm probably not looking to get into it. If you own it, though, leave it alone. If you own it, though, leave it alone. All right. No more stocks. Market is saying the party over here, party over there. It is. Market is rocking. Do you, Glenn, a quick take on, what did I just say? I can't do it, Rick, man. I can't, or else I'll never leave. And y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. I'm hungry. Hey, cool, what are you doing for lunch? I am hungry. Cool, you still there? Did you bring lunch from home? I'm hungry. Did you bring me any?
I did.
Wow, that's messed up. That's all right. All right, folks, I gotta go. Gracias, but you still got to get you to join Team Android. Heck to the no. I am an Apple cultist. That's what I am. That's what it comes down to. I'm an Apple cultist. I love me some Apple. Apple everything. I got my watch, iPad, phone, MacBook. I got it all. I'm all about Apple. Gold correcting down towards 26.75, bottom at 26.50. Again, Lee, I got nothing bad to say about Apple. I got nothing bad to say about gold. I'm just not saying that I want it right now. I got nothing to do with it now. Glenn even has Apple shoes and Apple socks. No, I don't. I end with a song. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to laugh or just to sing a little song. Something in the song that I really don't know. But then it's time to say so long. You got to pull your ear. All right, folks, have a great weekend. That's the way I'm going to sign off today. I'm not going to go through all that. I'm just going to sing my Carol Burnett song, and that's it. All right, won't you be my neighbor? That's a different show, Jazz. That's a different show. All right, folks, have a great weekend. See ya.